Chapter 6 ended with Soren vowing to train with his new master, Oz. But as we saw in Chapter 5, as Soren was holding his dead girlfriend's hand, amongst all the commotion of Michael fighting the giant demon in the city, Soren saw Rush sprinting somewhere.
Okay, at least he acknowledged that, because I was wondering the same thing. I was like, there's no way Mastar showed that for no reason. So hopefully this is a Rush episode, or I should say chapter. Well, that says Rush enters the title of the chapter, but let's see what happened to Rush during this whole event, because it seemed like he knew what was going on. He didn't look lost or confused. Like, he looked like he had a purpose to fulfill. So let's see.
And as he's sprinting, there's a very ominous, shadowy figure atop a rooftop staring down at him.
Rush's teacher, confirm. You can't tell me otherwise. Or is either that or the previous host of Lucifer, like the previous person that Lucifer was hosting.
Rush, observing his surroundings, looking for a potential out, finds a soda can on the ground. He kicks the soda can towards the electrical fence, getting the attention of the demon, who jumps after it. Maybe if getting hit by a truck doesn't phase this thing, an electrical fence will. We can shock it to death. So Rush jumps up and he grabs a pipe on the roof where he can brace himself, swing, and kick the demon directly into the electrical fence in front of it, electrocuting and frying it like barbecue.
Okay, so Rush is badass. Hold on. No wonder Lucifer was interested in him. Like, he displayed badassery even before he had any powers. Like, I bet you this is the reason. His wit, quick thinking, adapting to the situation. Yeah, I see why he's a worthy candidate.
And all of this dust comes out, Rush accidentally inhaling some of it. As it enters his bloodstream,
there's no way this is how he obtained his demon powers.
veins pop out of his skin. This is a feeling that he has never experienced before. So if you remember Chapter 1, when he defeated Adriel, he breathed in all of Adriel's Imperium and grew large muscles and had similar veins popping out of him. So what's...
Oh, okay. I didn't remember all of that. I didn't remember that happening. So what this is... the first thing that came to my mind is Demon Slayer. Like, this is like all we have in breathing techniques. Or like he really smoking on his enemies. Is that how it works? If you smoke on your ops pack, you just obtain their abilities, their powers, you just get stronger. I like the concept. So he started out smoking on that demon pack, and then later on he's gonna start smoking on the angelic pack. I get it. I like it.
What's the deal with breathing in Imperium of enemies you've defeated? The shadowy figure on top of the building who was observing Rush is impressed, saying that he was...
Come on, I knew it. He was able to quickly assess the situation. I knew it. What did I say earlier? I said this is why Lucifer chose him, just because of that one singular situation, that one singular event, being able to defeat that demon by himself as a human, being quick on his feet. Like, I knew that was going to be the case. And what did I say earlier too? This person, or I don't know if I should say person, or this demon or whatever, is going to be his teacher. It's that simple. Or pass down his powers to him. Something like that.
But that's when 3 more demons appear behind Rush. And
this is GG's. This is where that guy saves him. Has to be.
Is dressed in very intricate, dark, and evil robes.
Nah, this drip is crazy. This is top tier royalty drip. Like, this is like yeah, if I was thinking about demonic drip, this is what I'll be thinking. What demonic drip would look like.
And also has a staff similar to that of Oz, Soren's master.
Okay, so I'm assuming him and Oz go way back in the day, thousands of years ago. It could be the case where they're like brothers. It seems like they kind of look similar. But yeah, of course it will be a connection. So is it going to be like some 2v2? Are we going to have some 2v2 action? Soren and Oz versus this guy and Rush? Are we going to get some 2v2? Are we going to get a flashback of Oz versus this guy. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, you know what it could be like? It could be where, man, I'm giving out ideas right now. It could be where during a fight, like the first fight between Rush and Surin, you know, in the middle of the fight, it's like in the same area as where Oz and this demonic guy who trains Rush, like the last time they fought, like it might be in the same area, and Mastar just shows flashes of that fight in the past while also showing like the next generation kind of fight between Soren and Rush. So it's like he's showing both of it going on at the same time. But that'll be some next level stuff. It might just be the case where Rush kills Soren's master, and then Soren kills Rush's master, and then, you know what I'm saying, they both get a power boost, power up, you know what I'm saying. I wonder what the final value of this story looks like. You know what I'm saying, it better be some iconic setting. That's all I'm hoping for.
I'm Karner, he says. You're coming with me to hell, as he gives an incredibly sadistic
Karner, okay,
face. We saw that Oz in the previous chapter, chapter 6, he said that Holy Knights can travel basically by turning into a lightning bolt and shooting out anywhere else on Earth. And he said if you ever encounter a member of the occult, someone that can travel to hell at will, run. They're extremely powerful.
Damn. If Oz saying run, then this guy is broken. He's overpowered. I wonder how powerful Oz is then. Like, I'm assuming he's like around the same level as this guy right here, as Connor. I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to say animation. The drawing is beautiful. This is nice. This is actually a really nice drawing. How long it took you, Mastar? Like, how long? This must took like a good week by itself, just for this panel alone. Okay, that's the end of chapter 7. I'm gonna be honest real quick. I didn't even notice that chapter 7 even came out until I saw chapter 8 just recently come out. So just to let you guys know, shortly after you're watching this video, I'm probably gonna be editing and uploading chapter 8 very, very soon. So just a heads up, I just had to do chapter 7 first before I react to chapter 8. I've been watching too many anime. We finally got a chapter that mainly focuses on Rush. It took 7 chapters, but we're finally here. We finally made it. So based on this chapter, Rush, he seems like his journey is kind of the opposite of Soren. It looks like it's gonna be where he's chosen because potential was seen within him. Like, he's shown aspects, like characteristics that show that he could be an amazing demonic figure in hell. You know, while with Soren now, it seems like he was the chosen one from birth, like due to his family bloodline. It seems like so. So it seems like there's gonna be a lot of opposites from that. Now with Connor, I think that's his name. I wonder how many figures are like him in hell. Like how many demonic figures are as strong as him. I'm assuming figures like him are probably only second to Lucifer. That's probably the case. They're like Lucifer's like primary army force, I guess. So it'd be interesting to see how the world of hell works. Like, what's the hierarchies, what's the different groups and how the society works over there. If it was me, I probably would showcase Rush for like another at least 2 to 3 chapters. I'll say until chapter 10 if it was me personally, just because it took 7 chapters to really showcase and focus on Rush, other than chapter 1, so I guess 6 chapters. But one thing I could say is I like how Mastar was able to hint back into details from chapter 1, how the breathing technique, I shouldn't really call it a technique, but how breathing kind of absorbs the Imperium of your enemies. The connection between Connor and Soren's master, I think it's Oz. Yeah, that's his name, Oz. You know, because that would really help out the stories, having details that connect with each other. That will greatly enhance the story a lot, for sure. If it was me personally, I probably would showcase this chapter maybe a little bit earlier. Maybe last chapter would have been the perfect spot for me to showcase Rush. Or I'm starting to think, would I have showcased Rush before, like in his journey and starting out his journey before showing Saren. I think I would, just because of chapter 1 and how it's already been established that Rush is the main character. I think I would have had Rush start his journey first, and then I would have done the opposite and then showcase Saren and him starting his journey after. That's probably the only difference I would make, unless you wanted to intentionally confuse your audience on who's the main character. You know? So yeah, like and subscribe. Check out chapter 8 when it's uploaded.